overall, we return here at the end to the point where we started, which is that this is natural, this is innate. These are our own enlightened genes that we're cultivating through this compassion practice and bringing into the rest of our life. Why is this important? Because there can be moments where it seems like things are just going to hell in a handbasket and there's so much selfishness and greed and exploitation. So it's very important to recognize that we are actually going with the momentum that's here in the world already. People have been generous and kind to us already. So we're actually joining a larger community of compassion. That community is there as benefactors, as ancestors, as mentors, as coaches, as people who have taught us and shared with us. So we're actually tuning into that, and the perspective is that that has momentum. The overall sense of a larger enlightened compassion has a great deal of momentum, and we're going with the grain. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. It's not just that we're fighting our way and struggling to have a little bit of compassion in the world. The perspective switches at a certain point, and we realize that there's this large community of compassion, and we're participating in that, and it's like having a lot of allies. It's like having sisters and brothers. It's like having a community. And the practical part of that is that in our life, any sense of affinity groups or allies, people we like to hang out with, we like seeing the same movies, after a yoga class, whatever it might be, family, PTA meetings, doesn't have to be religious, but if it is, spiritual groups, any kind of human beings coming together around this kind of principle. Very important book called the Shambhala Principle. This principle of compassionate heart, that joining in with such groups is a powerful means of bringing this into our culture. The culture that we have sends us a lot of messages about our selfishness, our cowardice, our inadequacy, what's wrong with our body, our mind, why we need this and to buy that. So to begin to shift that culture is never a single person, it's groups of people. So any groups that we can participate in around whatever issues concern us, could be environmental action, could be yoga practice, could be the union of the two of those. Whatever it is, joining with other groups and the momentum of the group is actually cultivating a culture. You could say a culture of compassion. We're helping to give birth to a culture of compassion and joining in that long-term momentum that has existed for centuries of people who've lived with bravery and compassion in their lives.